Hi there, my name is Lynn Gathercole. I live at 1169 Oldfield Road in Winona Park. I'm right around the corner from Legacy Park. And I thank you all for putting together the assessment for affordable housing. And I do recognize it is a problem. But I am opposed to the city spending money towards affordable housing when the residents of Decatur, the property owners, are so overburdened with taxation. When we already have so many apartments that have come in and we don't understand the impact of those apartments and the kids in those apartments, the impact on our schools. We have one big piece of land. The land that was next to the high school was given away. That land should have gone to the high school, and I can tell you there is a lot of people who are very upset about that. That land's gone. Now we've got Legacy Park. Tully Street was built about the same time we got the land for Legacy Park. So that school should have gone in there. We should have sold it, but we didn't. So now we've got Legacy Park. That land in Legacy Park it's $25 million paid by the residents of Decatur, all of Decatur, and it needs to serve the purpose of everybody here. 170 units on there is a significant amount of people. It's a significant amount of cost. And I don't think that at this point in time, knowing that we're looking at the high school going on split schedules, looking at possibilities of satellites, all of our schools are overburdened. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and put that kind of impact on the city that has to be paid for by the residents of Decatur. When we look at spending decisions for our city, I really hope that we understand who's paying the bill. There's a lot of wonderful ideas and recognizing of problems that we have. But that doesn't mean that the solution is to increase the taxes. Our taxes are going up 7 to 12% a year, while our incomes are not. So if we're talking about affordability, let's talk about diversifying the tax base for Decatur. Let's look at ways that we can bring in more revenue so that we can do community outreach projects, so we can solve the affordable housing issues, or try to. It doesn't mean that we give away land, and I'm really familiar with this property. Where they're talking about on the south side is one of the most buildable parts of that entire property. Giving that land away, subsidizing the building of it, subsidizing the people living there, and the education of the kids there is a lot. If you're talking about a couple units like you did in the north side looks like the other units, the housing there. The south side looks like the projects next to the high school. 4-story buildings is insane. Just because it's on the south side of Decatur doesn't mean that we don't pay attention. And I'm really glad to see, I'm really interested who owns this, because I've been looking since I saw this coming up, which was different from what we went with the master plan. This wasn't on the master plan. The people of Decatur would never have voted for this. But I vote for you. And I thank you for your time for listening to me. Thank you.